皆さんこんにちは。Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm excited to teach you some essential Japanese grammar, focusing on one of the most important and sometimes confusing topics, joshi, particles. In this lesson, we will focus on three case marker particles, kakujoshi, ni, de, and wo. Many learners struggle with determining when to use ni, de, and wo when talking about locations or places. So, I will walk you through how to determine which particle to use, providing clear example for each scenario. By the end of this video, you will have better understanding of how to use ni, de, and wo. So let's get started. First, let's talk about case marker particles. Case marker particles, kakujoshi, are small words in Japanese that help connect other words in a sentence, like glue, and show how they relate to each other. They often come after noun to indicate the relationship between elements in a context. Let's take a closer look at these particles, indicating direction and destination with ni. When ni is used to indicate a destination, it shows someone or something is going. For example, 日本に行ってみたいです。もうすぐ渋谷駅に到着します。In both sentences, ni is used to indicate the destination where the action of going is directed. Let's examine the words that come before ni. In the first sentence, ni marks Nihon, Japan, as the destination you want to go to. Similarly, in the second sentence, ni marks Shibuya Eki, Shibuya Station, as the destination where you will arrive. 日本に行ってみたいです。日本に行ってみたいです。もうすぐ渋谷駅に到着します。もうすぐ渋谷駅に到着します。Indicating location of existence with ni. When ni indicates the location of existence, it shows where something is. For example, 浅草に浅草寺があります。ni is used to specify the location where something exists. Please look at the words that come before ni. Ni indicates the location 浅草. Specify the location of 浅草寺 Sensoji Temple. 浅草に浅草寺があります。浅草に浅草寺があります。Indicating place of action with de. The particle de indicate where an action takes place. For example, 銀座の寿司屋で寿司を食べました。大学で日本語を勉強しています。In both sentences, de is used to show where something happens. Look at the words that come before de. In the first sentence, it indicates where the action of eating took place, specifying that the sushi was eaten at Ginza no Sushiya, a sushi restaurant in Ginza. In the second sentence, it shows where the action of studying is happening, specifying that the study of Japanese is taking place at 大学 University. 銀座の寿司屋で寿司を食べました。銀座の寿司屋で寿司を食べました。大学で日本語を勉強しています。大学で日本語を勉強しています。Indicating starting point with を。What marks the starting point or the location where the action originates. For example, 去年大学を卒業しました。8時にホテルを出発する。In both sentences, what effectively mark the location from which the action originates. Let's look at the words that come before を. In the first sentence, を marks the starting point as 大学 University, indicating that the university is the place being left. Similarly, in the second sentence, を marks the starting point as ホテル Hotel, indicating that the hotel is the location from which the action of departure originates. 去年大学を卒業しました。去年大学を卒業しました。8時にホテルを出発する。8時にホテルを出発する。Indicating area of action through space with を。The particle を marks the area through which an action occurs, or the path or route of the action. For example, 横断歩道を渡っています。今朝公園を走りました。In both sentences, what shows the area the action moved through or passes through. Let's look at the words that come before を. In the first sentence, を marks the 横断歩道 crosswalk, through which the action of crossing occurs. Similarly, in the second sentence, を indicates the 公園 park, through which the action of running occurs. 横断歩道を渡っています。横断歩道を渡っています。今朝公園を走りました。今朝公園を走りました。We covered the particles に、で、and を。Now, let's check your understanding. Look at these two similar sentences. They use different particles. Can you identify which sentence is correct? 渋谷に電車を乗り換える。渋谷で電車を乗り換える。In the first sentence, に is used before 渋谷 to indicate the destination. However, the verb 乗り換える meaning to transfer or to change trains typically does not take に because it sounds strange to specify a destination in this context. This marks the usage of に is incorrect. In the second sentence, で is used to indicate the location where the action of transferring occurs. It specifies that Shibuya is the place where the train transfer happens. Marks this sentence correct. 渋谷で電車を乗り換える。渋谷で電車を乗り換える。東京を離れて田舎で暮らしています。東京に離れて田舎で暮らしています。In the first sentence, を indicates 東京 as the starting point of living. The verb 離れる meaning to leave or to be away from takes the particle を to indicate the point of departure, making this sentence grammatically correct. However, in the second sentence, に is used to indicate a destination rather than the starting point. This usage is incorrect because the verb 離れる does not fit with に to indicate the place being left. 東京を離れて田舎で暮らしています。東京を離れて田舎で暮らしています。この近くにお手洗いはありますか？この近くでお手洗いはありますか？ In the first sentence, the use of the particle に suggests inquiring about the existence of お手洗い restroom near a specific point or direction nearby. On the other hand, in the second sentence, the particle で implies the location where an action takes place, rather than specifying a point of existence. Therefore, the first sentence is grammatically correct for asking about the existence of a restroom nearby. この近くにお手洗いはありますか？この近くにお手洗いはありますか？ 2 時にホテルに着く予定です。2時にホテルで着く予定です。In the first sentence, に is used to indicate the destination or target location of arrival, which is hotel in this case. It's correctly emphasizing where the action of arriving is directed. However, in the second sentence, they indicates the location where the action of arriving takes place, emphasizing the hotel as the location of the arrival rather than the destination. This usage is incorrect for expressing the intended meaning of specifying the destination. 2時にホテルに着く予定です。2時にホテルに着く予定です。海岸沿いをドライブする。海岸沿いでドライブする。In the first sentence, を indicates the path or route of the action, specifying that the driving is happening along the coastline. While the second sentence is grammatically correct, it's less commonly used because de typically emphasizes the location of an action rather than the route or path. In the context of driving along a coastline, を is preferred to highlight the path. 海岸沿いをドライブする。海岸沿いをドライブする。 That's it for today's lesson. I hope this video has helped you understand the differences between ni, de, and wo. Practice these sentences to get more comfortable with using these particles in daily conversations. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for next video. I love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what would you like to see in my future video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming video. ではまた。